When both sides of an initial equation cannot be expressed in the same base, we have a way of solving this. In this question, our target is to find the value of y. We have an exponential equation that we cannot express in the same base. If we could, then we can say if the bases are equal, then the exponents will be equal, and then find the value of y from there. However, in this case, the bases cannot be expressed as the same. So, to solve this problem, one of the best approaches is to take the logarithm of both sides. Using logarithm, we can say log 2 to the power of 3y plus 1 equals log 5 to the power of y plus 1. We simply took the logarithm of both sides of the equation. This is natural logarithm, which means they are in the base of 10, but we don't need to indicate the base, right? Good. According to the law of logarithm, the power of a logarithm can multiply the base. Sorry, can multiply the log rather. So in this left-hand side, 3y plus 1 is the power, so it can multiply the log and it becomes 3y plus 1 log 2. The same thing to the right-hand side. This is what I mean. 3y plus 1 can multiply log 2. Similarly, the power here, y plus 1, can equally multiply log 5. We are looking for y, so we want to make sure we isolate the y's. We isolate 3y and we also isolate y so that we can collect like terms and solve for y, right? So to isolate y and 3y, we need to open up this bracket. That is the only way we can have y as with its own term or as its own term, right? So opening up this bracket, log 2 multiplies 3y to give us 3y log 2. Log 2 multiplies 1 to give us log 2. And that's equal to log 5 multiplies y to give us y log 5 plus log 5, because 1 times log 5 is log 5. Now you can see y log 5, 3y log 2. They are now isolated. We can collect like terms in terms of y and in terms of logarithm without variables, right? So if this crosses over, it becomes negative y log 5. If this crosses over, it becomes negative log 2. So that we can have 3y log 2 negative y log 5 equals log 5 minus log 2. We are getting there. We are looking for y, and at this point, you can see that it is easy to factorize y because it is common to both sides of the expression, right? If we factor out log y, y divides 3y log 2, we will be left with 3 log 2. Y knocks off this y and we'll be left with negative log 5. And that is equal to log 5 minus log 2. Of course, the answer of or the value of y is obvious from here. We simply divide both sides by 3 log 2 minus log 5 to obtain y. What it means is that the value of y is simply log 5 minus log 2 all over 3 log 2 minus log 5. And this is the answer to the question. If you want, you can simplify further. Should I call it simplification? Because this looks like the most simplified form of this expression. However, if you don't want this to be an answer or your answer, you can go a step further. You can even use your calculator to get the value of log 5, subtract log 2 from it, and divide your answer by the value of 3 log 2 minus log 5 and get a single answer. That can also be possible. But I think I'm happy with this answer as it is here. If you want the other answer, you can do or. Log 5 minus log 2, according to the law of logarithm, is the same thing as log 5 divided by 2. So this becomes log 5 divided by 2. Everything is divided by log 2 to the power of 3 gives log 8. Log 8 minus log 5 is simply log 8 over 5. If you put this value in a calculator and divide it by this value in a calculator, you are going to get 1.95. Either you leave your answer like this, or you take it to this form, or leave it in a decimal form like this. Any one of them is correct. Any of these can be in an objective answer, and you pick your answer and move ahead. So it is this simple and interesting. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link to my YouTube channel will be in this comment section of this video. Endeavor to like this video. Please drop your comments and share it to others. That is the way you keep encouraging us to make educative content for you. Once again, thank you for watching this video, but here is a simple one for you to do. Find y if log y equals 3 log 2 plus log 3 minus log 6. And when you get the value of y, please put it in the comment section and I will be right there waiting for you. Once again, thank you for watching this video.